Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi Ifiawe. And as you saw at the start there, some of the Black Stars players are getting ready to go for training. The very first serious training session ahead of the World Cup qualifier game versus Central African Republic in Morocco. We'll look at the team news, we'll look at the players that have arrived, and we'll look at Ghana's chances, the permutations, the combinations that need to happen for Ghana to qualify with this game or to qualify guess versus Comoros. So, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. Sahara Football merchandise links are in the description. Don't forget to purchase our merchandise. It goes a long way to help this channel. And with the World Cup coming up, we'll be there to bring you everything you need to know about the FIFA World Cup itself. We need your support to be there and bring you all the amazing content you need. We'll jump right into it, and first we'll talk about the players who are currently in camp. More players are coming in, and as I said in my previous update yesterday, the information on the players coming into camp very fluid. It can change from any moment in time, and the players will keep on coming in here and there. Some of them are long in camp before we even hear of them being in camp. But the players that I've counted today, the total is 19. 19 players are currently in camp. And as I always say, by the time I upload this video, some more players could have joined the camp. 19 players took part in their very first training session in Morocco. Yesterday's training was a recovery session and basically doesn't count. Just 7 players took part in that. But more players have joined camp, and we have almost a full house for the next training session, which will take place tomorrow. And tomorrow, I'm thinking more of the players will be in. Tomorrow will be a pre-match press conference and a final training session. But the 19 players that have arrived in camp, I'll run you through them right now. And they include the captain, Jordan Ayew. He arrived in camp yesterday late in the evening. Christopher Bonsu is already in camp. Kwesi Sibo is also in camp. Ebenezer Anan, Kudus Muhammad, he arrived with Abdul Fattah Wishahaku, Jordan Ayew, Joseph Tete Anan, and Antoine Semenyo, all these English boys. Benjamin Asari arrived with Christopher Bambunsu, one of the first players to arrive in camp. Also in camp is Elisha Owusu, Alexander Ajiku, Brendan Thomas Asante, a replacement for Iñaki Williams, who suffered an injury. Also in camp is Jerome Opoku, Alidu Seidu, Thomas Partey. Also in there is Joseph Paintsel and Kamaldeen Sulemana, along with Prince Owusu of Mediama Esia. Team players in camp right now. These are the players who are already in camp. Kojo Pepra has arrived in camp. Mohamed Salisu has arrived in camp. Caleb Yerenchi as well has arrived in camp, taking the total tally to 22 players in the Black Stars camp. They, however, did not take part in today's full training session. They arrived after the training session was held. So I'm sure by the close of the day tonight or tomorrow, the full squad will be in. We are missing our third goalkeeper in Lawrence Atizigi. He has not yet arrived in camp, and we hope to see him pretty soon. Now, Ghana know what is at stake, as I've already been stating in my other updates. More players or the full squad will be in camp by tomorrow the latest, or even by this evening. More of them will be trooping in. Second training session, some will call it the first training session, with a sizable number of the team that was called up for this game. Ghana know that a win versus Central African Republic could secure qualification for us if Madagascar, Comoros results don't go either way. A draw for both sides would mean that Ghana will automatically qualify. There's no way it can be surmounted. Should the Black Stars win, we could qualify if the other results don't go the way of the team. Well, not going the way of the team means they do not win. If we do falter and there's a draw in this game here versus Central African Republic, it will mean that we need to finish the job in the final game versus Comoros with a win. And if it goes their way and it doesn't go our way and we lose, we'll need to finish it off with a win versus Comoros. Ultimately, Ghana, it is in our hands. At the end of the day, we have our destiny of making it into the World Cup in our hands. That is the truth of the matter. Ghana will be able to go to the World Cup not depending on teams' performances from elsewhere, because we won our game and forgot about the rest. We have to just focus on our game. All these permutations and talk about what Ghana needs to do and all that, essentially, we need to win. We have only 2 training sessions, Coach Otuado with the team, before eventually playing in this final 2 World Cup qualifier games. It's going to be interesting to see how Otuado and the boys take on this pressure. But the vibe around the camp and everything from the pictures and videos we've seen is that they know what is at stake and they mean business. Alexander Juku, one of the players that came into the team, I think today or earlier today, showing how much serious. He's always the one, when I see his picture, he's looking very stern and tough. Thomas Partey also came in with Juku along with Joseph Painto. It's a team that can get the job done. It's a team that should be able to overcome Central African Republic without any issues. But it's the African continent, it's football, and anything can happen. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and hope that the boys are confident and do not mess around as they did versus Chad in the previous World Cup qualifier. We wish them all the very best, and we are having our fingers crossed, hoping for the best of results. Today, I posted something on my Facebook acknowledging how long this young man in your picture right now has been out with injury. Daniel Kofi Tre. It's unfortunate that it is now 3 years. Yes, you heard me right. 3 years since Daniel Kofi Tre has been out with an ACL injury, and still no sign of him getting back on the pitch. He had a few light training sessions here and there, but officially playing for his club side has become an issue. Kofi Tre came back in, went back injured. It is sad to see that we are going to another World Cup, considering the fact that he was part of our World Cup story a couple of years ago in 2022 when he helped us in that game versus Nigeria. He came on as a substitute and finished the job in that 1-1 draw. It's unfortunate, it's sad, and I'm just putting it out there. Say a prayer for Daniel Kofi Tre. He really does need it because he's been out for too long. He's a young man heading into his 30s. He's heading into the twilight of his career because of an injury. Hopefully, he does get back to play some football before probably eventually retiring. It's painful. When I saw the picture today, I was quite hit, and I thought I would share it with you guys. Let's remember Daniel Kofi Tre in our prayers. And that is how I'll end it for today. Talking to you about the camp news update, talking to you about the permutations and possible combination, and a look at day 1 of official training with a sizable number of Black Stars players. We'll have a look at more pictures from today's official training session. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening.